Stranger Things was never really about monsters. Not the ones hiding in the dark. It was about riding bikes through empty streets, believing your friends could protect you from anything. It was about friendship before adulthood complicated everything. About promises made without knowing. How expensive they would become. And slowly, it became a story about loss. Because growing up isn't just about discovering who you are. It's about discovering what you're going to lose along the way. Before we go further, this is ChoiceLab, a place where stories don't give answers. They reveal questions. Here you won't be asked what's right or wrong. You'll be asked what you would do if you enjoy exploring impossible decisions, moral dilemmas, and choices that say more about you than the story itself. Take a second to like this video and subscribe. Now, let's continue. Hawkins survived. The Upside Down is gone. Vecna was defeated. The gate was closed. From the inside, life resumed in quiet, ordinary ways. People went back to school. Parents went back to work. The town learned how to stop asking questions, because forgetting is easier than understanding. The world moved on, but not everyone moved forward with it. 11 saved the world, but she didn't come back. There was no body. No grave. No moment where everyone could finally say goodbye. Only uncertainty. Her friends were left carrying something heavier than grief. Hope without answers. And sometimes that's worse. We like to believe heroism is simple. That saving the world automatically makes everything right. But real choices are rarely that clean, because every heroic decision has a private cost no one applauds. So imagine this wasn't her story. Imagine it was yours. You're standing at the edge of something irreversible. You know what will happen if you step forward. The threat ends. The world survives. Everyone you love gets to live a normal life. But they may never know what happened to you. They may never know if you lived or died. They will build their future around a question that never leaves. Or you can stay. You can walk away from the sacrifice. You can go back to the people who love you and let someone else deal with the consequences. But the world will always carry the scar of what you chose not to stop. Choosing to save the world often comes from responsibility. From the belief that if you can stop something, you should. It's the idea that one life is a fair price for many. But it also means accepting something quietly painful. You become a memory instead of a presence. A story people tell instead of a voice they hear. And the people who love you are left to imagine your ending forever. Choosing to stay often comes from love, from the refusal to let your absence become someone else's lifelong wound. It's choosing connection over legacy, But it also means living with weight. The weight of knowing you could have stopped it. That somewhere people suffered. Because you chose closeness over consequence. And that knowledge doesn't fade easily. Being a hero isn't always about dying. Sometimes it's about disappearing. About letting the people you love build a life without you in it. Not because you didn't care, but because you cared enough to accept the silence. Most of us will never face monsters or collapsing dimensions, but we face versions of this choice all the time, choosing between being present and being necessary, between comfort and responsibility, between what feels right now and what might matter later. Your choices don't define who you are, but they reveal what you're willing to lose. What would you choose? And why?